Hi and welcome to our tutorial. In this tutorial I want to show you how you can customize your iGoogle page to create an isolated tab that you could share with your students. In this instance I want to go and collect a series of gadgets that I'm going to use as a curriculum tab that I could share with students. So let's start out by first creating that new tab. I'm going to go over on the left hand side of my screen, and you can see when I drop this menu down off to the right of the Home tab, I have three options. I can edit this tab, I can share it, or I can add a tab. Let's add a tab right now. And let's say for this example, I'm going to be sharing with you some language arts resources. So I'll title this tab Language Arts. Now notice one of the options that it gives us here is that iGoogle will actually go out and look for gadgets that it thinks fits this tab. Let's see what they come up with. So it wasn't quite sure how to deal with the Language Arts tab, so let's go out and look for stuff ourselves. You can see that there's a button here that allows us to look for new stuff. If you ever don't see this button, please remember that on the right hand side of your of your banner across the top of your screen, you should find an option to add stuff. I'm going to go ahead and add some new things. So let's say that first thing I want is a dictionary, right? I think any good language arts page is going to need a dictionary. And you can see that I can have several here. And I kind of like this one that has the word of the day. So I'm going to add that one now. And I might go through and find a few other things. Let's see what else we might want. Potentially I want a quote of the day, maybe, so that my students can see how different language is being used. Okay. So we'll add some quotes of the day. Another thing that I'm going to want, maybe I want to see if there's anything dealing with parts of speech, just so that I can take a look out there and see what's available. Oh, look at this. There's vocabulary words for the day, or student-generated poetry. I think that one looks kind of fun, that I would want my students to play around with. Now, I've added three different gadgets. Let's go back and take a look at what's going on with these gadgets. You can see that because I've added my new Language Arts tab, all of the most recent tabs that I've put in are available on that tab. And I could keep going with this. We know from our earlier lessons that I can move these things around, I can organize them however I want. I can pretty much do whatever I want with these gadgets. Let's go back to where we were. I can pretty much do whatever I want with these gadgets. Okay, so I would like to see maybe 10 or so gadgets on this page, and then as I get kind of completed with this, here's how I can either share this with students, or in the case of a class I can share it with the instructor. Again, I just go over to that tab along the left hand side of my screen, and I use the drop down menu and I share the tab, and it will ask me to share this tab based upon an email address. So if I go in and enter in an email address, let's just use mine for example here. Okay, I can go ahead and send that out to other folks, and I can send that out so that they can have access to that gadget as well. That's a very easy way that you can go out and research some content on iGoogle, add the content to a specific tab, and then share that tab out with students or with instructors or parents, whomever you wish to send it to. They'll see that when they open the tab, it'll go into their list of tabs on their iGoogle page. And after they've used it, of course, they can always delete the tab, and that will delete the gadgets from the tab. I hope this has been helpful for you as a way that you can organize content and share it with other people. Thanks for watching.